beautiful ladies. This is a tarot card reading, especially for those mamas who are in the same boat with me, who have lost their children, be that to custody issues or immigration. In my case, it happened twice. It was both of them. So since I do offer tarot card readings, I was thinking that I might just upload a few general readings for moms who have suffered the loss of their child. And yeah, if you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe. And just a little bit of a disclaimer before we start: the cards represent energies. So that means if you have like a queen or a king, like the he can be a she, the she can be a he. It speaks about energies, okay? And also, I would like to ask you that you take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If this reading doesn't resonate with you at all, then there might not be any messages in there for you. And well, yes, I want to kind of upload readings on a regular, and so yes, that means if you don't find a message in this reading, you might find a message in another of my readings. So yeah, please let me know in the comments whether you want to hear or see more card readings, and let's get started. I like to start with the Moon and Stars Tarot. For me, this is it's kind of like a mix between traditional tarot cards and oracle cards. And this book right here always has like a short kind of description of each card, and for these cards I will read that for you because I feel the book is really awesome and kind of gets a certain message across. And then we will take traditional card decks, tarot card decks, and look further into the energies. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors. This reading is a general reading for all moms out there who are suffering or have suffered the loss of their child and need some guidance. Please give us clear and concise messages about the energies, the collective energies that are around this topic these days. Thank you. Okay. So, clear guided messages for my moms out there. Please and thank you. I don't know, take this or not? Nope. Oh, there you go. You have two cards. So we have the Empress and the Fool. You can see it. I try to show you the cards before I put them on the table. So this is quite a impressively powerful beginning, I would say. The Empress and the Fool are both very strong major arcana cards. And so these cards have words, keywords. So the Empress has nourishment and the Fool has change. I'm going to, for these cards, because to me they kind of act more like an oracle, I'm going to read to you what the book says, okay? So here, the Empress. The Empress is the mother and sits atop Saturn, the planet of agriculture, as she represents growth and fertility. Her beauty and feminine power are illuminated by the full moon. Crops grow fruitfully from her hair as she sits in perfect celebration of being and of peak energy, and she nurtures and brings joyful wonder to all those around her. The Empress brings you closer to nature. This card can also predict motherhood and fertility. Overall, relationships with family and friends flourish under the presence of her. She is connected to nurturing loved ones and equally the love they give you in return. The Empress can also represent a female influence in a reading. She brings new ideas, inspiring creative projects as money is managed well and flows through stability. Financial growth is also on the cards. This card reminds us that we are not alone. The Fool is the first one, actually. So the Fool is looking outward with his trusted dog protecting him and following his every move. He carries a small bundle filled with the tools needed for his journey ahead, representing knowledge. The Fool is preparing to take a leap of faith as he trusts the opportunities the universe has brought to him. The new moon is a sign of new beginnings, with the light shining brightly behind it, showing good intention, and the twinkling stars representing opportunity. The Fool starts a new journey, awaiting exciting opportunities to come. You may be looking for new adventures for a fresh start. This card comes up when you need fresh challenges and desire freedom and adventure. However, think carefully before diving into something new or unknown. So, these are our two general energies that will guide us through this reading, and we will clarify what exactly it's talking about. But yes, the Empress is a symbol of fertility and nourishment. She is the mother of all cards, okay? So the Empress is the most powerful female energy card in the deck. So someone here can either identify and has stepped into the power of the Empress, or they are about to, or it can also refer to somebody who is strongly and connected to you. The Fool represents change. The Fool is like, we will clarify with other cards to get a better picture of it. But it feels like someone, and I mean it does fit quite well to our situation, doesn't it? The nourishment that we gave our children and our families. That might be restricted now, or because if you don't have your child with you or something like that. But the Fool reminds you that yes, you can have a new beginning for yourself, right? And that you can basically do whatever you like to do. And even though the situation is extremely painful, yes, and devastating, really, we need to be careful that we don't kind of fall into that almost depression. But if we manage to open our eyes and just look around, we can see the opportunities that are actually out there that can cause some change in our lives for the good, you know, something for ourselves after a whole life of being there for others. So let me just put these away a little. Let me get this deck right here and see if I can find, if I can get some more messages for these energies. But this is pretty powerful, and I think I myself resonate with that message a lot, because it is just so easy to be there and think about what you have lost, right? And how people have done you wrong. And I'm not saying that that's not true, but it being true is not helping anybody really, right? Especially not you yourself. So it's just, sometimes it just takes a leap of faith and sort of a decision to get out of this, right? Dwelling in the past and on those things, and starting to do what is best for us. So Spirit, can you please clarify and give us some more messages, although these messages are actually pretty clear. It's pretty clear. But let me see if I can get something else out of it. Okay. Spirit, can you please, thank you, clarify these energies, the Empress and the Fool, please? Oops. Those are too many. Oops. Okay, let me get this one. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. We have the Page of Cups. Please give us some more messages to clarify. Oops, it's a lot of cards. Okay, so all right, let me see. Okay, so first you have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You have the Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and also Justice. Okay, the Ten of Wands upright represents burdens. Someone feeling burdened, someone feeling like they have to carry the whole weight of the world on their shoulders, okay? But it's in the reverse. So in the reverse it's actually to me, this feels really positive. It feels like the cards, the message of this card for you is that you do not need to concern yourself with everything that's going on around you, okay? Be very discerning. And, you know, when it feels like it's all too much, just step back and evaluate your values, your priorities. What is important to you? Of course, we always have to, you know, do what's right for us and what's in line with our values. But that's exactly what it's saying. We should focus on that, and all these other little problems, you have to be very discerning that you don't let those things into your energy field and drag you down, because they are not doing you any good. And at the end of the day, a lot of issues and burdens that we take on, okay, they're not really ours to carry. They're not really our responsibility. So this is a card that wants to tell you, be discerning, take care of yourself, and release everything that is not yours to carry. Everything that is, you know, like if there's something that you cannot change, okay, release it. Because if you keep on dwelling on things that you can't change, it only gets you depressed. And if you look at this guy, he can't even see the way ahead, because he has all of these wands, these burdens in front of his eyes, almost blinding him. So therefore, ask yourself, every time something bothers you, ask yourself, can I change it? Do I have control over this? If the answer is no, just let it go. No feelings, no judgment attached, okay? If you can change it, ask yourself, do you want to change it? Is it important? Is it in line with your values? and then take action and change it. Okay, so here we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, pages can represent messengers or messages coming in. This one, the Page of Cups, the cups are element water. They represent emotions. Okay, so the Page of Cups is someone who is extending a kind gesture. Okay, so, and then you have the Three of Pentacles right next to it. So this and the Eight of Wands, which is a big communication card. However, I don't know, for some reason it can be communication card, but for some reason, I mean, look at these ones. They're kind of whizzing through the air. It kind of feels like they're coming towards you, right? So I feel in this reading, they kind of feel like attacks, you know, attacks and people attacking you with you know, various things. Might that be on a spiritual level or on an actually physical plane level, as in, you know, people talking bad about you, people trying to get into your feelings, into your head, people, you know, accusing you of stuff that you maybe didn't do or maybe did do. That's up to you to decide. And this just a lot, it feels like a lot of passionate communication that is kind of going against you, you know, like sent to weaken you, to give you, to put you into this Ten of Wands. But since the Ten of Wands is in the reverse, I believe that you are more than capable of defending yourself against those attacks. And how you do that is, we have here the Page of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a big collaboration card. I mean, you see these people, they're working together on something. Okay, so there might actually be somebody who wants to offer you a kind gesture and collaborate with you or investigate something for you, maybe something like that. You know, somebody who is on your side, who wants to genuinely help you get through the whatever situation you find yourself in right now. Somebody who is genuine, somebody who doesn't do that for you know, for any benefits or whatever. They do that because they can see you and they see that you have been suffering a lot and you're going through a lot. So they just want to be there for you. They want to be with you. They want to help you if they can. And almost this one might be somebody actually researching something for you. And then you have the Justice card right here. Okay, the Justice card, this can mean justice as in actual court proceedings, for example. But it in this case, it kind of, to me, confirms what we've been saying, those attacks that people are launching at you, trying to get you out of this Empress and Fool energy, which are really good energies. Like you are nurturing, you are motherly, you are kind, you're passionate, you are in control of your own feelings, and now you have the chance to do something for yourself. And there's just people around that want to block that. Okay, yeah, and a way of blocking something like that is like talking trash about you, gossiping, you know. But you do also have people that are on your side and that want to help you and support you. And the Justice card upright tells me that all of these attempts to put you down, to kill you spiritually, you know, to get you in that depressive hole where you can't get out of, it's not working. Because you are at a point where you are aware. You might not be in that Empress energy yet, but you are aware that that's where you want to be. And in order to get there, you need to see those opportunities. You need to release those burdens. You need to Surround yourself with people that are kind and genuine and that actually on your side, okay? And ignore all of that gossip. And you have on the back of the deck, you even have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is the truth and clarity you need, okay, to move forward. So you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life for yourself. These cards are more like talking about yourself. What do you want? What is it that is your dream? Did you have any dreams? Maybe that you put on hold when you had kids? Oops, oh yeah, that is kind of that was a violent throw of cards. Let me just because the Empress is representing fertility. Fertility does not necessarily mean an actual baby. Fertility can be a fertility in a project, okay? Fertility, like bringing things to fruition, having success in something that you are passionate about. So this is really what this is talking about, that you should be going out looking for things that make you happy, things that nourish your own soul, things that you might have forgotten or might have had to put on hold when you had kids, but now, as sad as the situation is, on the flip side, you might actually find yourself in that situation where you can say, oh, you know what? I can actually do these things now, right? And if that's the case, then do it. That's what these cards are kind of saying. And remember that you're not alone, okay? Yes, here we have let me show you, the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about reaping what you sow. It's kind of like when you put seeds in the ground, right? And then you're kind of waiting, right? You're like, can you grow already? I want to pick my tomatoes, you know, that kind of thing. But you're actually like at that stage where you're not sure, is it going to turn out well or not? How many tomatoes am I going to get? Is my harvest going to be how I imagined it to be? And look at here, the Empress at the back of the deck again. So this is confirmation, okay? Spirit is giving us confirmation that everything I've been talking about is true, and that is actually what the cards, what the really pressing message actually is for some of you out there, really for all of you. But I do realize that not everyone is at the stage where they can actually say, you know what, yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to unburden myself. I'm going to collaborate with those I love. I'm going to bring new projects to life, okay? And so here you have the Seven of Pentacles, this guy trying to waiting. So it feels like you already did put some seeds in, you know, and you're not sure whether the outcome is going to be as you imagined. But let me get some more cards on this. Excuse me. Seven of Pentacles as well, and this Page of Swords as well. Page of Swords, Page of Cups. I mean, so Spirit, please clarify the situation with the Seven of Pentacles. And also let us know if it has something to do with that collaboration that is turning up here. Yeah. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Lover's card. Let me just show you here. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Lovers. Yeah, I'm getting a very strong, because it's interesting, you have the two pages right here underneath each other. So yes, I do get that a little bit of a, I don't want to say depressed feeling, but a little bit of, I don't know, like this or that project or whatever I'm doing is something I really wanted to work out, but it doesn't look like, or doesn't feel like, or it's obviously not working out. And then you have these two pages, and here the page of cups is representing a kind gesture, and then the collaboration, and you have the page of pentacles, which is actually can represent a project, some help with a project, or a contract. I mean, pentacles represent the earthly matters, material matters, comfort, they represent element earth. So everything that has to do with work or money or the things that you have or want, that's represented by the pentacles, okay? So you have them both here. So, and then you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who is very emotional, very kind person, okay? But sometimes she can, she can kind of get lost a little bit in her emotions. So that is kind of what I'm getting her. Maybe, I mean, what I'm getting from this card right now, what my attention is drawn to, is that she's looking at the cup she's holding in her hand. She's very focused on that cup. She doesn't really see anything else. So whereas it's good to be in touch with your emotions, right? If you get lost in them, right, and then you focus so much on those emotions, you can just get lost in them, and then you will not even see all these people around you that are here to help you, to offer you something, right? This is what I'm getting here, that if you have anything, a project or anything you would like to do, it could be something simple as you want to go out and meet people again, or something, and it's just having a hard time. Anything that you would like to start with this Fool card, any project, anything new, anything that is for you, don't lose the people that you have supporting you. Don't lose sight on that. Don't get into that. Stay in touch with your emotions, that's for sure, but don't start dwelling on that to the point where you cannot see anybody or anything else anymore, okay? And then you have the Lovers here. The Lovers, yes, they can speak about the love between a man and a woman, between two people. They can also talk about the love between you and your higher self, right? So, and it is also about the decisions. So, and it kind of landed right under the communication, and in this case the Gossip card. So you want to be the best way to protect yourself. And you see also this is an angel right here in the background. Angels represent protection, right? So this card is telling you that the way to defend yourself on all this incoming drama and stuff that is trying to put you down and burden you, you are protected from that, okay? It cannot harm you, it cannot get to you. However, here is the catch. It is your decision. You have to decide that you want to release that and you don't want this to bother you, okay? So the moment you make that decision, okay, that you are going to start something new for yourself, you're going to go your own path, okay? You're going to be a trailblazer, and no matter what happened in the past, no matter how much they hurt you, no matter what you lost, today you're going to make that decision and say, okay, enough of that dwelling in these feelings of this depression, of this of feeling burdened and unable to move on. Enough of that. I am going to fall in love with myself. And the moment you fall in love with yourself, whatever people say, you don't care anymore. That is how you get to the point where they can tell you the worst things and you just like, okay, like, you know, I know who I am, so really it doesn't bother me what you say, because obviously you don't know who I am. That's this kind of energy. So it tells you, yes, your protection and your justice is there, and justice oftentimes is just to be able to walk through life with your head held high, because you know you're doing the right thing and nothing can bother you and nothing can put you down, okay? Nothing can hold you in that destructive energy. That is your justice. And if you decide that is what you want, right? That you want to see all these opportunities, that you want to step into that Empress energy, that you want to, you know, look around you, open your eyes, be open-minded, see the opportunities for you. Love yourself, take care of yourself. And day by day, like it's one of those things where you just have to take it one day at a time. But today, I'm going to look for the things that make me happy. And every time I feel happiness or joy or anything, I'm going to pause for a minute and say, oh, this feels good, and I'm just going to stay there in this happy feeling for as long as I can, right? And then you just, it's a practice, you practice this every day, and then you get to the point where you can actually see all the beautiful things around you. And the positivity gets stronger and stronger, and this opens your mind, and you will be able to see all of these opportunities, and you will be able to grow something that's yours, okay? And nobody can take from you important things. So yes, I think, you know what, oh my goodness, you have the Ace of Wands right here on the back of the deck. So that is actually a really nice place to stop, because I mean the Ace of Wands is new beginnings, new passionate beginnings. There's somebody out there whose new beginning that brings a lot of passion, happiness, okay, it is right around the corner, okay? Just, and for whoever this message is, just don't give up. Just don't give up. And the most important thing is that you move forward and you get clear of your priorities and your values, okay? And never go against them. And align with those, you know, your mind, your emotions, your spirit, everything needs to align with what is important to you in life, with your truth, with your values, and you act accordingly always, okay? And that is the justice you want to look for, you know? Yes. Let me just take this and ask Spirit for some final advice, okay? Spirit, can you have some final advice, please, here for this message? Some final advice, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. Ooh. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, this is interesting. You have the Five of Swords and it says revenge down there. Yeah. And the Five of Cups at the bottom, which says grief. Okay. Right, let me get one more, because I think I know what this is. Yeah. And you have the Queen of Cups, empathy. And at the bottom you have the Star, which here it says inspiration. In the traditional tarot decks, the Star represents wish fulfillment. So yes, you have your wish and your new beginning definitely right around the corner. But you need to be very, very careful. And this kind of confirms what I said last, that you need to get your priorities right. You need to evaluate your values. You need to be extremely clear. What is your value? Where is the line you draw in the sand, right? What is it you are not willing to do to get what you want, you know? Because you don't want to get into that energy. Oh, you hurt me, so I can do whatever. I can do the same unjust bad things to you because you started it. So which would be revenge, right? And obviously you suffered a huge loss and there's a lot of grief. So we need to be extremely careful. If there's grief somewhere and then the grief is coupled with, you know, some things someone actually did to us. So having the feeling of revenge, okay, is completely human, okay, it's completely natural. And you should not be feeling guilty or anything about these feelings, but you need to be aware of them, because these are things that will block your inspiration and your wish fulfillment. You do not want to get in that energy, and that is why I'm telling why I said values, and knowing what your values are is extremely important. And never to go against that, even if that means you will lose, you know, you will lose a battle. But if you lose a battle, doesn't mean you lost a fight. And sometimes things like that, they look like you lost. Maybe you lost in court because you didn't go against your values, but you still won, you know, big time. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the advice the cards are giving you. Empathy here. Have empathy. Be in touch with your feeling and with others, okay? And don't just, you know, if you're kind of focused on your own all the time, it kind of becomes a little bit selfish, right? So be very careful. Open your heart and open your mind so you can see everything around you, so you can see through people, okay? And be very, very, very mindful. I mean, guard your values like you do your life, okay? Your values are the apple of your eyes. They are so, so, so important right now. Without your values, you will not get justice, okay? You will not be able to move on and start something beautiful and something new for yourself. And yes, especially guard yourself against those feelings of revenge, okay? Always ask yourself, if you do something, you know, for what reason am I really doing that? Like, be very honest with yourself. And it's okay to have feelings of revenge. I mean, we all do, I guess. At some point we all did, for sure, because yeah, that's just what something like that provokes. I mean, feelings of revenge, of hate, of resentment, of grief. It's human. But now that you're aware of how destructive that can be, right? And how this can actually stand in the way of your justice. Be aware, just be aware of it, catch it, okay? Before it can grow into a big thing, because that is not what you want to grow in your garden. You want to grow something beautiful, okay? So, yes, that is the message for today. I will put my website that has all the services I offer and the resources I offer, and also a blog. You know, I will put the link in the description box, and I will also put a link in the description box where you can donate if you feel so, like a little donation for the videos I put up for free. If you feel called to do that, if not, that's okay too. But please hit the like button, the like button, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. And yes, any comment, did you like it? Do you have any specific things that you would like for me to look into, specific questions or topics or anything like that? Okay, just put that in the description box, and you know, and I will make further videos and upload them for you guys. So I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you guys soon.